Welcome to Dubai Marina.
Join me as we're walking through the entirety of Dubai Marina, covering 11 kilometers or almost 7 miles. We're starting and ending the trip at Dubai Marina Mall, walking counterclockwise along the shown route. We'll visit the mall, stroll along the Marina Waterfront, visit the tallest block and cover its many dark secrets. We'll visit Dubai Harbour and Emaar Beachfront, before stopping by at busy JBR and JBR Beach. Whether you are arriving by car, taxi or the metro, Dubai Marina Mall is a good place to start. You can enter straight from the main highway, Sheikh Zayed Road, by car without the need to pass through the often congested roads of Dubai Marina itself. The mall by far has the largest car park in the marina, with free parking on weekends. Even if you don't arrive by car, you can get here easily by taking the metro to DMCC metro station and switching over to the tram for just one stop. The mall is fairly small compared to other Dubai shopping malls. But still comes with a large range of mid-level stores for most needs, from clothing to electronics. Dubai Marina Mall has around 120 shops and 20 restaurants and cafes. However, that's just 1/10 of the number of outlets found in Dubai Mall in downtown. There's also a movie theater, which due to the large Russian population in the marina has showings not just in English but also in Russian. The top level features a food court with amazing views over Dubai Marina. It's free to visit. That's what I love about Dubai. You can arrive almost for free, spend just a few dollars at a fast food joint and still have a great experience. It doesn't always have to be expensive. The blackish round glass tower on our left is called Pier 7. And it's the next stop on our trip. Connected to the mall is a pedestrian bridge to another building called Pier 7. Pier 7 is a tower containing popular restaurants and bars with panoramic views over the marina. Dubai Marina is home to around 120,000 people, or about 3% of Dubai's population of 3.8 million as of 2025. The district is popular with singles and young couples, but also with tourists due to the nearby beach, many hotels and attractions. As soon as people get kids, however, they tend to leave the marina. The walking and bike path around the marina is called Marina Walk and has a length of around 7 kilometers or 4.3 miles. And it can get busy, particularly in the evenings and during winter time. From here you can also see the X-Line Dubai, which claims to be the world's longest urban zipline. The emphasis is on the term urban, as there are other longer ziplines in non-urban settings. The world's longest zipline is currently located in Ras Al Khaimah, also in the United Arab Emirates. From up here we get a good view of Dubai Marina Mall, with its many restaurants and cafes overlooking the marina. The master plan for Dubai Marina with its Waterfront promenade was developed by Emaar Properties. However, the design was done in the early 2000s by a Canadian architecture firm called HOK Canada. Let's head back down again to ground level. Dubai Marina's master plan is inspired by Concord Pacific Place, which is Canada's largest master planned development, located in Vancouver on the Pacific coast. While Emaar is the developer behind Dubai Marina, and also the owner and operator of Dubai Marina Mall, it sold many plots to smaller independent developers, which then developed their own buildings. The large monolithic building right in front of us was formerly the famous address hotel Dubai Marina. However, it is now known as the JW Marriott Dubai Marina. The master plan for Dubai Marina, including most of the infrastructure and many of its buildings, including the mall, Pier 7 and the JW Marriott, were developed by one of the UAE's largest property developers, called Emaar Properties. Emaar also has its own hotel brands, among them Address and Vida. However, it sold many of its hotels to external investors, some of which decided to switch hotel operators from Emaar's Address brand to other brands such as JW Marriott in this case. Emaar is now publicly stating that they are regretting the sale. Dubai Marina has numerous water taxi stations, such as this one. You can take a boat to other parts of the marina, Blue Waters Island, and even all the way to the other side of the city. That's practical if you want to go to visit the Gold Souk in Dewa. Make sure you have a Noel card, which is a rechargeable money card similar to the Oyster card in London. Despite Dubai Marina's central location and walkability, it isn't difficult to find an apartment to rent here. Apartment prices and rents in the marina greatly depend on the specific building. One-bedroom apartments rent out for between 60,000 and 120,000 dirham per year, or between 1,300 and 2,700 US$ per month. As we covered in another video here on our YouTube channel, Dubai has a huge number of properties under construction and definitely does not suffer from a housing shortage as most large Western cities. If you're not in the mood to walk around, you can rent an e-scooter or an e-bike. The local bike sharing scheme is managed by Kareem, which is the local version of Uber, and in fact is fully owned by Uber. The under construction tower across the canal is called Marina Shores by Emaar Properties. Previous designs proposed for this plot were stunning, though unfortunately those designs were scrapped. And the tower now under construction has a much more generic design. Unfortunately, that's part of a wider trend by some developers here in Dubai, abandoning exceptional architecture and instead going for generic designs. Be careful, the water-facing side is meant for pedestrians only, while the outer lane is reserved for cyclists. Along the waterfront, there are info kiosks that allow you to search for different attractions and local businesses, and they will show you the route to get there. Dubai Marina is becoming a more mature neighborhood, with very few empty plots remaining. In recent years, a lot of landscaping works were completed, and there are now numerous small parks. In different parts of the marina, there are places where you can rent a yacht. There are private yacht rentals and also shared rentals at lower price points. As mentioned previously, Dubai Marina is a master planned community by Emaar Properties. Like other master planned neighborhoods, all the landscaping, security and maintenance is managed not by the government of Dubai, but in this case Emaar Properties. And most of this upkeep is paid for by the service charges of the buildings here rather than through taxes. The nicer the neighborhood, the higher the service charges of the buildings, at least in most cases. With very few plots left in the marina, some older existing buildings are now being refurbished, such as this one. The buyers for these kinds of projects are primarily foreign investors, and in part speculators, rather than local end users who would actually live in these buildings. Right in front of us is one of numerous mosques in the marina. While local Emiratis make up only 10% of Dubai's population, 75% of all of Dubai's residents are still Muslims. As many residents hail from other Muslim countries such as Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan and Bangladesh. The Dubai Navigator is Dubai's only 100% independent real estate analysis firm. We don't work with agents or developers and don't earn commissions. Instead, we collect and analyze supply and demand data to identify the best investment opportunities at the right time. For more details, visit thedubainavigator.com and schedule a free consultation or contact us on WhatsApp. We are getting closer to one of my favorite spots here in the marina. From here you get the absolute best view of the tallest block. The tallest block is a collection of adjacent city blocks with the highest density of super tall skyscrapers. A super tall skyscraper has a minimum height of 300 meters, or around 984 feet. And there's no place in the world where so many super tall skyscrapers are located this close together. In fact, there are 9 towers above the height of 300 meters in this cluster alone. To give you an idea, in my home country of Germany, there isn't a single building above the height of 300 meters. We just have the tiny Commerzbank Tower at 259 meters in Frankfurt. Possibly just as impressive is the fact that 5 out of the 10 tallest residential buildings in the world are located in this cluster alone. That's 50% of the top 10. The all-glass tower on the left is called Ciel Tower, named after the French word for sky. It is going to be the tallest all-hotel building in the world once it opens. There are 2 more super tall skyscrapers under construction here, but let's cover those later in this video. The tallest block also harbors a number of dark secrets, so stay tuned as we will cover those later in this video. The 6 traditional towers in front of us are called Marina Towers, also by Emaar Properties. And they are among the absolute first buildings that were built in the marina. This photo is from 2002, right after Dubai allowed foreigners to invest in the real estate market for the first time. This viewing angle of Dubai Marina is popular with tourists, in part due to the large Dubai Marina sign. I tend to avoid taking photos here, as there are often large crowds. I prefer taking photos at the other viewing point we visited before. We are here on a Saturday in November. November is a great place to visit Dubai. The weather is pleasant, there are not too many tourists around, and prices for hotels are reasonable. We are now entering a small shopping mall at the base of the aforementioned Marina Towers. Here we find 2 supermarkets. Grocery prices in busy neighborhoods such as here in the marina tend to be on the pricey side due to high rents. If you want to save, it's better to visit a Carrefour hypermarket further outside of the city. There are also a variety of grocery delivery services, including by Carrefour. These are often cheaper. Here in the mall, there's also a variety of chain stores and cafes. But also homegrown small businesses such as this bakery. The quality of buildings and as a result rents and property prices vary greatly here in the marina, but also in Dubai. If you think about investing here, you will need to decide whether to prioritize rental returns or capital appreciation. projects with high rental yields usually don't appreciate much in price. On the other hand, premium buildings and units will underperform in terms of rental income, but generally go up more in price. While focusing on rental yields delivers somewhat stable returns, appreciation returns are much more volatile. Property prices in Dubai fluctuate a lot. Thus, buying a premium or luxury project during a market peak like today in 2025 can expose you to significant downside risks. In many parts of Dubai, not just the marina, we now have drinking water fountains where you can fill up your water bottle, thanks to an initiative by Dubai's government. Can you see the construction site coming up? That's called District 8. Similar to Pier 7, which we visited earlier, it will house a number of restaurants and bars with views overlooking the marina. We are now entering the tallest block, but will stay on the eastern end for now. Almost all the buildings here are residential and were built by a variety of developers. The office building on the right belongs to Landmark Group, a large Dubai-based retail conglomerate that owns many locally grown retail chains including Center Point department stores, Splash clothing stores, home center furniture stores, and the discount food retailer Viva, which is modeled after Germany's Aldi and Lidl supermarket chains. Here on the left, we have two new towers under construction. Both of these started construction many years ago. The first of these was originally known as Marina 106. The structure you see here today was auctioned off to another developer named London Gate, which is going to complete the building with a slightly changed design. That's why on the renders you can see a sudden change in window sizes. And there's going to be a huge clock face on top. The other tower under construction has an even longer history. Originally launched before the great financial crisis in 2008, the building was supposed to only contain full-floor penthouses. The tower was fittingly called Pentuminium, alluding to the fact that there would only be penthouses. And yes, we know a penthouse by definition is only the top-level apartment in a tower. But whatever, developers in Dubai don't care about pesky definitions. Anyways, the Pentuminium eventually failed as there was simply no demand after the great financial crisis for so many large apartments, particularly in a location with limited to no views on three sides. The street in front of it is also not one of Dubai's prettiest. For those reasons, the project sat abandoned for more than 15 years. Another developer, Select Group, recently purchased the structure and is now planning to complete it under the new name Six Senses Residences Dubai Marina. The smallest apartments are 2-bedroom units. Will this one finally work out? Only time will tell. Media City is one of the UAE's around 50 economic free zones. A free zone is a special economic zone where you can set up a business. By setting up a company in Dubai, you can easily qualify for a visa for yourself, family members, and employees. If you need support moving to Dubai, setting up a company, applying for any kinds of visas, including golden visas, and develop a tax-optimized relocation strategy that allows you to move your business from abroad to Dubai, just get in touch with us via WhatsApp, email, or by scheduling a free consultation with us on our website, thedubainavigator.com. We are now entering the heart of the tallest block. People here in Dubai have mixed feelings about this cluster. The streets are not as well maintained as other parts of the marina. And many buildings are so close together that there are limited views, even if you have a unit on a very high floor. The empty plots visible here between the towers were supposed to accommodate a small neighborhood mall. However, to this date, there hasn't been any construction activity. There are more buildings here with a troubling past. This tower is called Marina 101. The developer behind this project, Sheffield Holdings, ran out of money once the building had reached a 97% completion status. Already since 2017, or 7 years ago, the almost completed building is standing unused. The glass elevators were supposed to lead directly to a 5-star Hard Rock hotel at the very top. But also the hotel was never opened. The original investors in this project are waiting to this day for compensation. Right nearby we have the Torch. The Torch unfortunately had 3 fire incidents in 2015, 2017 and again in 2019. That's one of the reasons property prices here haven't gone up by much and are still lower than in other buildings nearby. And here on the right we have the front row of towers, all facing the ocean. The tallest of these is Princess Tower, with its signature crown on top. These front row towers have excellent views over Palm Jumeirah, at least on one side. However, these views are now under threat due to new tower developments in Dubai Harbour. Let's walk over and check out Dubai Harbour and Emaar Beachfront. Dubai Harbour is an extension to Dubai Marina, and once completed will be home to more than 30 new high-rise residential towers. The large number of towers visible in the back is Emaar Beachfront, a subcluster of Dubai Harbour that is fully developed by Emaar Properties. 10 towers will be built at the entrance of Dubai Harbour alone. These are the 3-tower development Chopra Sea Haven, 4 towers in Demak Bay 1 and 2, and the 3 towers of the W Residences by Arada. Technically, all of these are located right on the border of Dubai Harbour. Already here today is the Middle East's largest marina. From here you also get a great view of the Dubai Marina skyline. Once completed, the western side will become a boardwalk with restaurants and cafes, as visible on some of the advertised renders. These are the W residences by the developer Arada. The eastern side across the road, on the other hand, will have a beach, though we can't see that right now due to all the construction fencing. If you look carefully, you can even see Burj Al Arab and Burj Khalifa from here. These parking lots are soon to be demolished. In their place, the Dubai Harbour residences will be built, a set of low-rise residential buildings. Let's cross the street and enter Emaar Beachfront. The plaza over here will have two sets of twin towers on either side, once completed. And unfortunately, it's again an example of how the developer Emaar is downgrading building designs. In older models of Emaar Beachfront, the buildings proposed for this site had a spectacular rooftop pool covering the plaza. That, unfortunately, is gone. We already had a marina here, but that was converted just recently into a beach. From here you can see Palm Jumeirah, with its Royal Atlantis Hotel and the Atlantis Resort. The buildings of Emaar Beachfront are supposed to mimic residential buildings in Miami in the US. As a result, even though they are brand new, they don't necessarily look all that modern. The main boardwalk is accessible to the general public. The beach, however, is strictly reserved for residents only. The high-rise on the right is the Palm Tower in the center of Palm Jumeirah, with its signature observation deck with views over the Palm. Let's head over to the other side of Emaar Beachfront. While most buildings here are still under construction, we are expecting a large amount of traffic here in the coming years. Inward-facing apartments in particular will likely suffer from noise pollution as a result. Emaar Beachfront has two beaches, one facing the Palm and one facing the Marina. The Marina facing side that we see here is clearly less popular. Why is that? First of all, during afternoons and evenings, this side tends to be in the shadow, with the towers blocking the sun. The water here is also more stagnant, and people prefer water that's in motion. In general, if you want to swim in the ocean, there are other cleaner spots in Dubai. Here in Dubai Harbour there's a significant amount of boat traffic, and water circulation is poor. Let's head back to the mainland. Just to my right will be a low-rise complex called the Anchor. Similar to Pier 1 and District 8, this building will house upscale restaurants and bars overlooking the harbour. When Dubai Harbour was first conceived, the planned density of towers was much lower. In the location where we have Emaar Beachfront today, originally there was supposed to be just one row of towers. Today we have 2 rows of towers. Similarly, the buildings at the entrance of the district were supposed to be low-rise. To maximize profits, many of the plots here were rezoned to allow for high-rise towers. As a result, Dubai Harbour will have at least twice the population that it was originally designed for. To deal with the extra traffic, the Road and Transport Authority of Dubai, RTA, announced the construction of a new elevated roadway that will connect Dubai Harbour directly to the main highway, Sheikh Zayed Road. While this new road will relieve some congestion, it may also lower property values of apartments located right next to it, as few, if any, people want to live right next to an elevated roadway. Furthermore, it will only help with traffic coming from or going to the main highway, Sheikh Zayed Road. It won't help with traffic that's going to other parts of the marina. Already today, there's a lot of traffic between Dubai Harbour and JBR, the neighborhood we are going to explore later in this video. While Dubai in general does have a lot of traffic, you can easily afford to own a car here. Unlike in many cities in the West, Dubai's government is encouraging car ownership by constantly expanding the highway network and keeping the cost of car ownership at a minimum. The partially completed bridge we see here was supposed to lead to an undeveloped plot. According to original plans, this plot was supposed to house a shopping mall that connects via pedestrian bridge to Dubai Harbour. However, given the overall overcapacity of retail space in Dubai, the mall is unlikely to go ahead anytime soon. Walking over by foot from Dubai Harbour to our next destination, JBR, can be a bit hazardous, as there are very narrow walkways and no or very few zebra crossings. As of December 2024, a liter of gas is less than 75 US cents, or around 70 euro cents or 60 British pound pence. Car insurance is similarly affordable, as there's almost no car theft here. All those sand-colored towers are called Jumeirah Beach Residence, or JBR in short. They contain almost 7,000 apartments and were launched in 2002 by the company Dubai Properties, which belongs to the government's Dubai holding. They were among the absolute first buildings built here. In total, there are 40 towers, including 5 hotel towers. JBR is seriously congested. If you arrive by car or taxi, it may be easier and cheaper to just park in nearby Dubai Marina Mall and walk over in 10 to 15 minutes. Alternatively, you can catch the tram, which connects directly to Dubai Metro. The high base or podium of these buildings houses an interconnected parking garage. With numerous shops and restaurants on the front side. On the right we have beachfront resorts, including a Ritz-Carlton. Due to the large number of towers and the older age of JBR, property prices here are relatively affordable for the location. At the same time, rental demand is high, particularly by tourists and visitors looking for a short-term rental close to the beach. As a result, rental returns, particularly for short-term rentals, are above average in JBR. Since the COVID pandemic, the number of short-term rental properties in Dubai has exploded, increasing by more than 120% to now more than 50,000 units. In some neighborhoods of the city, we now see an oversupply of short-term rentals, and in some cases, short-term rental yields are now lower than long-term rental yields. And the party hotel, the Five. As well as a Rixos and a Hilton hotel. With hotels being competitively priced in Dubai, particularly compared to other world cities such as London and New York, the short-term rental market remains challenging. For detailed analysis on rental returns across the city, taking everything into account from vacancy rates to building service charges. Contact us at the DubaiNavigator.com. We are Dubai's only 100% independent real estate analysis firm. We don't sell properties and don't work with any developers. Instead, we collect and analyze supply and demand data to identify the best investment opportunities at the right time. Book a free consultation today at the DubaiNavigator.com or contact us on WhatsApp under the number shown on the screen. Here on the right, the area with the large letters is literally called the beach. This is a low-rise shopping and restaurant district right on JBR Beach. Here to the right is a Roxy movie theater. To the left we have a range of shops. And in front of us we have a large variety of restaurants and cafes in different price categories. From Shake Shack and Chipotle at the lower price end to Cheesecake Factory and Italy. During special events such as the Dubai Shopping Festival, the UAE's National Day, and New Year's, there are fireworks displays here. However, these fireworks shows have become less common. The park and beach in front of us are free to use by the public. Like today, there's sometimes sales events. In this case by the property developer Demarc, which of course we are not promoting. They just happen to be here.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen of JBR, how is everyone tonight? Oh, we're doing good. Now you guys are all looking around for me. I'm in the crowd with you guys, alright? I'm in the crowd with you guys. Don't worry, I'm here. My name is Dylan. I'm happy to be your MC. There we go. I don't need to applause for me now. I'm one of you guys. We're here to have a good time with Domac for the launch of Domac Islands. Now, if you're passing by and wondering, what's going on? What's the party in here? Come on in and join us. It's free and it's fun for everyone. We have a number of activations and fun events for you guys to take part in, including some coconut bowling. We got a ring toss. We even got a little bit of a football court over in the corner there. If you're walking by, come on in.
The world's largest Ferris wheel, in Dubai, reopened weeks ago after having been closed for almost 2 years due to unknown safety issues.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for him here today in JBR. It's Aloha Bam Boom.
I want to see everyone dancing still. Keep it going. Yes. Here we go. You know this.
The inflated structure in the water is called Aquafun and is the world's largest inflatable water park. The entire beachfront complex was built by the developer Miraz, which belongs to Dubai Holding, the same company that owns Dubai Properties, which built JBR. All of these are government companies. Miraz, the company behind the beach mall, also built Blue Waters Island, visible here in the background with the large Ferris wheel. We'll cover Blue Waters Island in a separate video. We also assist you during the entire relocation process to Dubai, from tax planning to getting your local visa. You want to reduce your exit taxes in your home country? Or want to relocate your business to Dubai and restructure your company to pay the lowest amount of taxes possible? This is where we can help. Contact us today. We are at your service 7 days of the week. In the center of the complex we find a small carnival that's popular with families. Every year during the Dubai Shopping Festival you can catch free drone shows right on the beach. These usually take place twice every evening in December and January. The Dubai Shopping Festival is an annual event with supposed discounts in shopping malls across the city. However, aside from the free drone and fireworks shows, you can easily get the same kind of shopping deals and discounts during other times of year, such as Ramadan or during off-season. You can check the government's Visit Dubai website for an overview of all events during Dubai Shopping Festival, as well as other events during the year. The pavilion is a complex containing multiple licensed restaurants, which means these restaurants all service alcohol. As a Muslim country, you can't buy alcohol just anywhere. The place we are currently in is called Eataly inside the pavilion. Despite low taxes, alcohol prices in restaurants remain somewhat steep. It's the same for other products from clothing to electronics, which despite the UAE's low 5% VAT are at times more expensive than in the US or Europe. Prices are particularly higher in places frequented by high-income tourists, such as this one. If you want to get a deal, try to go to places further inland, where there are hardly any tourists. Every October and November we have the Dubai Fitness Challenge. That's a government initiative to promote exercising, and as part of that there are numerous free events throughout the city, including a marathon as well as these fitness classes right in front of us. Registration and participation in these events is free. You can rent beach loungers and sun umbrellas. There are also paid showers and changing rooms. It is getting darker. Let's walk back to Dubai Marina Mall. We here at the Dubai Navigator don't sell properties. Instead, we are Dubai's only 100% independent data analysts. Forecasting which properties will provide the highest returns in the future. For 100% independent market analysis, visit us at thedubainavigator.com or contact us on WhatsApp. We also assist clients with the entire relocation process, including visa applications, company setups, and international tax optimization strategies. Whether you are a freelancer or operate an international business group, we help you relocate to the UAE and minimize your tax load. Book a free consultation at thedubainavigator.com. Thank you for watching.